Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spooked. The Scary Story Improvised Podcast. I'm Damien Deppin.
I'm Colin Maury.
I'm Cody Crane.
The three boys back at it again. Hey, you guys are both wearing purple. I just noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting,
You're wearing a full button down.
I'm wearing a full button down. I was feeling super
Oh.
fancy today.
Oh,
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Is that why you got dressed up for?
Yeah, I got to combat the hijinks with the color purple.
Okay, all right.
That's how it works, right?
Is that what that movie was about? Combating
hijinks.
Yes.
I thought it was a lot more serious than that, but
Yeah, well, you know what? It's not all about Colin and his dumb purple shirt. We got a guest here tonight. We got Jessica Holmes here.
I wondered when I can jump in. The Color Purple is my favorite book and movie.
Is
so I
it?
was like, dudes, careful. Treading on careful territory.
Oh,
But
okay.
also your favorite shirt, right?
Yes, and Colin's my favorite of the three of you.
Oh.
I know
No.
that makes it awkward.
No one's ever said
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
You're the first one. There's that honor.
yeah.
Yeah.
my favorite's Russ.
Russ is just drinking his water and eating his fries.
Yeah.
Just wants to be left alone. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for coming on. People know you from air farce, comedy, writing, writing a new book.
Yeah, that's a lot of things to be known for.
Yeah.
I'm also the lady at the park whose dog is always off leash and annoying
Oh,
people. I'm
okay.
real
That's
sorry.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
I've
know-
had my photo taken a few times for that.
You know, Colin once, Colin and I were a guest on another podcast, and he got there so early that he walked by a dog park, and he just went in there and played with the dogs.
Yeah,
Really?
why not?
Is he still your favorite?
Do you know what? Okay, so I actually went. I tear up sometimes. Before I got a dog, I would go to the dog park, and I would tear up a little because I'd be like, it's just everyone's happy, and the dogs are really having a good time.
No. Can you blame me though?
But you also had a dog.
Well, I didn't. Then I got a dog.
Oh,
That
okay,
worked me out to getting a
okay.
dog.
See, I'm just following in your footsteps now. I'm in the process of getting a dog.
You're getting a dog?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, we live together, so I was
Yeah.
just saying we should probably talk about this.
True. Yeah.
Colin's been caught in a few lies already.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm not a very good liar.
That's what this show's really about: catching the lies.
He unravels very quickly.
I can't continue. Once I'm caught, oh, take me in.
Unlike that nice purple shirt. I was bringing it back for you.
Oh, there we go. Well, another thing to bring back. Let's talk about this book. We got Depression,
talk about that.
the comedy. This is your second book, right?
It's my second book, yeah. But
Yeah.
I have to say, I prefer this one. I
Oh.
like this one a
Oh,
lot better.
Wow.
Well, the first
Playing
one, I just
favorites.
figured if Tori Spelling can write a book, I can write a book.
Yeah.
And so I wrote some stuff down, some nuggets of wisdom,
Yeah.
and put it in there. And then this time I actually had a purpose and a point.
Yeah,
And,
this is a little more focused then.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
still goofy. And so far, the adjective I'm hearing most from people who have read it is, it's a very easy book to read.
The pictures help.
That might hurt someone else's feelings, but me, I just feel like then it's exactly what was in my mind.
Yeah.
Just some good, gentle, easy talk about depression and comedy.
I understand that, though. I mean, there's definitely times when I've picked up books and I'm like, this is a lot of work to read. I'm not going to finish this.
Oh, the classics, I have bought them again and again at garage sales, and I get through a page, and then I'm like, sorry, world, I'm meant for something else.
Are you throwing them out every time you come to the conclusion
you
of
know what
buying
it
them
is?
again?
We have like a rotating door policy with Value Village. Like,
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
and in fact, to the
that's-
point where someone has, I've been dropping things off and they're like, we're not a garbage, right? I'm like, no, listen. It's just because
Yeah.
we're the people, when you see bins on the sidewalk that say, take me, I'm free.
Yeah.
We're that family that takes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need it, don't want it, but it's free. Like I used to sell
Yeah.
garbage bags door to door for $4 an hour. So I
Yeah.
feel like you can't pass
Yeah.
by free.
Oh.
Yeah.
Old toxic waste, free. Sign us up.
People are just putting that out in front of their houses toxic waste? Wow.
Well, there's some junk. Like I've seen broken mirrors in a box, like
Yeah.
free. Well,
And you took the broken mirror?
I gotta wonder if.
only because it would have hurt the children. I left it there. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you think
safety
it was
first.
broken when it went out there, or someone broke it after they put it out?
It was among a wide assortment of things, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of suspicious that they just swept up a whole room into a
Oh yeah,
box
and just put it out there.
and put it out there, and they were like, "It's your problem
Mm.
now, society."
Isn't that just the case for everything? Just sweep it out to the streets, and it's society's problem now.
Do you have a little library around you?
Oh, do you know what? There's a reason I don't ever do Skype from my home office, and that is because it looks like there was an explosion in there, like papers scattered everywhere. So yes, I have. Let's call it a little library. My husband would find that so amusing. That room looks like a garage sale, quite frankly. It's-
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I have some books, and I've ordered a lot of books, and I usually get through a couple of pages, and that's why I joke in my first chapter that I just feel like if they made one book that had just the first 2 pages of all the other books, that book I would read.
Yeah.
I'd get through it.
Yeah, you get the perfect taster of every
Yeah.
tone.
It's like the sample platter.
Yeah. It suits my
same.
attention span.
So this book is really personal. Did you have any hesitations at first when thinking about writing it?
I was trying to do that artist thing where you say, you know what, it's just what's in me. I'm going to let it come out because the universe rewards that kind of creative
Yeah.
free thinking. And so I put it all in there and didn't think about it. And then when I did my first interview, I was like, whoa, hey, you're asking about my marriage now. And they're like, well, there are the 2 chapters about your marriage. You were quite candid. You talked about the hall pass. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I have kids. And I don't want anyway. So I feel self-conscious now, but it's too late.
Yeah.
It's already out there.
It's already out there. So I think, like, even my husband gave me permission to write about all our stuff, and he's a real karma guy, and he just said it's for the greater good. It's so I believe that in my head. It just feels a little weird chatting about it sometimes in person, or like
Yeah.
for example. My next door neighbor was like, "Hey, can I get a copy? I'd love to read about it." And I was like, "Oh, see,
Yeah.
yeah." Or my daughter's teacher wanted a copy, and I was like, "Honey, you can hand it to her, but in an envelope, and don't look at the book. Tell her to take it home before she
Yeah.
opens it."
Yeah.
Read it behind a locked
It's like if
door.
you want to learn about that, you better buy the book.
Yeah. Well, and even with my kids, they're like, "What's depression?" And I was like, "Well, remember when Mommy was so mad for 2 years?" And they're like, "We do." So I was like, "That's what it was." But yeah, there's a chapter about them in there, and about how kids are so resilient that for them it was like really neat to be the family with only brown plants. Like everyone else's are green, but what did we do special to deserve the brown ones? Or having the longest lawn on the street, that kind of thing. Where they just, so for them, their cup is always half full,
Yeah.
which is beautiful. And
Yeah. Well, and like with the book and like depression, it's such like a heavy subject. So I'm glad that people are talking about it more candidly now, and like finding the comedy in it is always good. And I was just wondering if you could tell us more about how you were able to like find the funny still.
well, I had like some panic halfway through writing the book, and I emailed Mike McDonald, and I was like, I know you've had some issues with mental health. Is there any chance I could interview you for the book and put that interview in the book just to help get me back on track, like to give me context for comedy and depression and stuff. And so he did this interview with me where he confirmed sometimes in the comedy community, I think because of the stop and go, the high and low, mixed with the fact that we're people who question everything. We have busy minds
Yeah.
and we think a lot and evaluate a lot. So that was really cool. And then I just decided with the approach I was taking was, when I want my kids to eat broccoli, I won't necessarily just serve broccoli. I'll make a cake with broccoli in it. And it's all been put in the blender
Yeah.
and no one's the wiser. And that's how I felt about this. Was it's important to me that people who are maybe in a dark place feel comfortable and safe to read a book. So I made it super gentle, and even the colors are very delicate and very much like an old folks home, to make everyone feel at home. And So that was the approach that I took, was that if I make it as funny as I can, and then every now and then just throw a little thing in to remind people you're not alone, whatever you're going through. I've been there, you've been there, all that.
Yeah. Which I think is really important, because like mental health in the arts is such a common thing, right? Like everyone's going to it to some extent, and there's a stigma around it and talking about it. So when you're making light of it, this is really going to help people and keep on bringing that discussion and make it more normalized.
Oh, I would love to be a tiny part of that. So knock on wood. Thank you. Thank you.
But let's get into a spookier note.
Let's get into a spookier note.
I want to know, do you believe in ghosts?
I've heard some,
spotlight.
I've heard some stories that make me very excited. So a little part of me hopes that there's ghosts out there. Can I share with you those?
Yeah, for sure.
So I won't say who it was, but someone I know was vacuuming and heard a voice, and they were like, what is that? And they turned off the vacuum, and there was a person on the TV which was turned off, and the person was just saying, I see you, I'm watching you, and talking to her, and she was like really freaked out and upset and terrified, and they ended up calling in a priest, because it wasn't a channel, the TV wasn't on, it was an image appearing in it.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
So
anyway, that's why I never vacuum.
I was gonna say,
Still one of the dustiest houses on the block.
didn't know that vacuum summoned ghosts.
So I find that sort of thing tittillating. I do not wish for a first-hand experience, but I sure like hearing about other. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Two of us do.
Yeah, we do.
No, I do not.
He's the resident skeptic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have one.
Yeah.
Do you have a personal experience that makes you believe, or are you just hopeful?
Sorry, go ahead, Cody.
Yeah, like I've had a lot of experiences from when I was a kid, and then from dating someone with sleep paralysis and like seeing stuff around them as well. So like I feel like I've seen enough or like heard enough to have that kind of belief. I don't know. I don't have any explanation behind it, and I don't have any like origin or anything, but I just know that there's something there that I don't know about. Yeah.
And then I'm just in the column of why dismiss something with no proof? Like I'm more inclined to believe in them than to not believe in them. Like why wouldn't they be there? Like maybe there's realms we haven't discovered yet, or like parallel universes. So I'm very open with that whole area.
So Mulder and Scully is what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the good-looking one and these jokers.
Hey.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the afterlife. I feel like I don't have proof one way or the other, so I'm just gonna try and live a good life and enjoy what's here.
Exactly.
And then,
Yeah.
Just hope for the best.
yeah. Fingers crossed.
That's the blended up broccoli in that story.
Well, we got a story to
Yeah,
tell
let's
tonight.
get to
Yes,
it.
we do.
A spooky story.
Oh.
So we'll draw some positions here.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Thanks.
I'll take this one.
For
Open
anyone
it up.
listening, we've just taken things out of a box.
Yep.
Because I didn't know if they wondered what the silence was. Not to be that guy, but can I? What's?
Oh.
Oh.
It's a shrunken head.
Oh.
Well, I don't think it was shrunken. I think it was
No,
already
It was
small.
already small.
Yeah.
This wasn't the guest from the last episode.
No. Or maybe. So with the shrunken head, you got the celebrity.
Oh,
So at some point in the story, you'll do a celebrity impression. You're not stricken
Okay.
to that character, but the random celebrity generator will help you out with that.
okay.
And you have 4 options. So your options are Chris Hemsworth, Channing Tatum, Kate Winslet, and Miley Cyrus.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
I will do Kate Winslet, please.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. My Channing Tatum is so good that I don't want to show everyone up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
Yeah.
I work on him for hours a day.
We don't
Yeah.
want his agent calling us and saying, like,
Whoa.
listen, we didn't book him on your
Yeah.
show.
We'd be ruined. Colin, what did you draw?
I drew the swing character.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Damien and I were a couple of swing characters. We have no real responsibility
Well,
throughout the story.
You never know how that plays out.
That's true,
Mhm.
but we can come into the story in as
No-
many characters as we
No
want.
extra
No,
responsibility.
true.
Now, am I supposed to be Kate Winslet the whole time?
No.
This is just when it's called upon you.
Yeah.
Whenever,
Yes.
whenever you
Yeah.
feel the need to, or it's brought in, yeah.
Okay.
At some point, Kate Winslet needs to appear.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a few where they don't appear.
Yeah.
Oh, not our secrets. Maybe people didn't notice when they're listening.
Oh, people noticed. We talked about it.
And Cody, what?
So you got the narrator
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to caniget.com to get a location, a relationship, or a word. Which is it going to be?
I'll go with the word.
Word. TV.
Oh,
Ooh.
the spooky
Oh man,
TV.
keep those vacuums away.
Yeah.
The generator's on the same page here.
man.
Your phone's listening.
Yeah.
Do you believe now?
I believe my phone is listening. Thanks, Facebook.
Yeah.
Thank you. Really, that was a really nice suggestion. Wow, sometimes they do good. Do.
Great. We find ourselves in a messy, messy house. So messy. Oh, all the floors are covered in dirt. There's dirt all over these floors. What could help these floors? Well, a vacuum. would.
Tom,
Yes. What?
did you want these?
Did I want what?
Did you want-
come into the office?
Tom, did you want these? I found them under the couch.
Why would I want those?
I don't know. You were eating them last week. I
Yeah,
thought,
that was last week. I don't want them now.
I was just trying to organize the room a little bit. I mean, you've been locked away in that office all weekend.
I have been. I've been working.
Yeah, well, I thought we were gonna hang out, but I guess not. I'm just cleaning up now.
Hilda's holding a dustpan filled with Cheetos.
You can throw them out. I don't want them.
Oh, you don't?
No, I just told you I don't
Okay,
want.
I
Okay,
said-
maybe I'll have one. Can I? I'm just gonna.
Are you-
I'm gonna pick through it right now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, that one's
You just spilled them all.
I'm sorry.
Suddenly,
Hilda.
the TV begins to static.
Did you have a timer set?
No, I've unplugged the television.
Why did you unplug the television?
Why not? I'm not using it.
You see, Tom was really upset with the last episode of The Young and the Restless and just could not deal with his DVR recording the next one.
Tom,
What?
did your stories upset you?
No.
Tom,
What?
did your stories upset you?
A little bit.
Okay.
The TV is still staticking despite not being plugged in.
So that seems to be like a problem. Do you
Yeah.
think we should call someone?
Might as well call a repair guy.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Probably
see
just-
any other hijinks going
probably
on with
just
this.
needs to be
Just
repaired. Yeah.
Probably a loose coil or
Okay.
something.
Wait.
Who was that?
Well, it wasn't me.
Don't call a repair person.
Is this my phone listening to me?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm in the TV.
There's somebody in the TV. How did you get in there?
I've come from a land far away.
TV land?
Mexico?
I did come from Mexico.
Oh.
There's a wall being built, and I felt
Oh,
I
my
needed to
goodness.
escape while I could. I took a few language courses on the way here. That's why I have no acento.
I was going to say, yes.
Rosetta Stone. Beautifully.
No, I tried it a few times. I just couldn't, just couldn't stick with it. So
Yes, it helps if you listen to the first chapter over again, and that's, yeah,
Is
it
that-
gives you more confidence.
Okay.
But still, boo.
wait, are you dead?
Well, all I remember was I was at the empanada stand. Little Toquito came over and asked if he could, if I could give him a light for his cigarette.
Oh,
Well,
smoking,
he's
not
the-
yum yum.
He's the sweetest little 8-year-old you've ever seen. Anyhow, I lit his cigarette, but right then a dog ran by and kicked over a can of fuel, and now I can't remember what happened since then.
Must have been burned up to a crisp.
Yeah, that happened to our neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, 2 weeks ago. Well, it was a bus.
A
not
bus
a
hit
dog,
her.
and there was no fire, but
But there were empanadas?
yes, lots of empanadas.
Yeah. So, why are you here? Why did you come to
I don't
Tom
know. I
and
hoped
Hilda's
Television.
Well,
television?
I was hoping you could help me figure out. See, I've just woken up here.
Oh, so you didn't choose. Okay, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, come here.
Yeah, I'm standing right beside you.
Tom, come closer.
Okay, our cheeks are touching.
Listen, Tom, I want this to be between us. Come closer, Tom.
Okay, my face is smushed up against yours.
Okay, Tom, that's close enough. Would you
Okay.
step back? You're really kind of smothering me here, Tom.
Sorry, Hilda.
Listen,
Okay.
we need to help this person out.
Okay, how
It's
how
not
do we
every
go
day
about
that
it?
someone shows themselves in your TV. I mean,
I know.
except
Besides,
for all
like,
the
turning
people
on the
when
TV
you're
and,
watching
like, you
TV who
shows
show
and,
up in your
like,
living
young
room.
and
But it's not
restless.
every day that they talk to you directly,
That's true.
except when they're talking to you directly on the TV.
Mhm.
But
Like they're breaking the fourth wall.
yeah, but I mean, like us personally and reacting. That's
true.
That's,
That's
the,
the key,
difference. That's
yes.
the react. Unless like those Colin shows where you can like.
True, you call in and then they're reacting to your phone call.
But other
not
than
really.
that-
True, yes, okay. Well, how do we help this person?
Okay.
The repairman pokes his head through the window. Broken TV? Tom texted me.
Tom.
Oh, must have been a butt text.
Wait a minute.
Now that you're here, come on in. We have a haunted TV.
Whoa, a haunted TV?
Well,
And you called a repairman?
a dead person from another country showed up in our TV, and it's not plugged in.
We didn't even get the person's name. Television person?
Yes.
What's your name? I didn't catch it.
Guadalupita.
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 Oh, gorgeous Mexican name.
I probably won't remember that.
Well, my friends call me Rosa.
Rosa.
That's
Okay.
okay. Sure, Rosa works. Yeah.
It's a short form of Guadalupita.
Oh, the Mexican language is beautiful.
I had a similar case to this one last week there. A VHS tape was stuck in the player.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I fail to see the significance.
Well, you're stuck in a TV, right?
Ah, yes.
I
now
just put a knife in there and just jiggled it around for a bit, and then the tape came out.
Oh, was that the Tomlinsons?
Oh, you know the Tomlinsons?
Oh, I know the Tomlinsons.
Wait, that gossip's going around?
Are you kidding me? It's all over their social media.
It's a real hero's tale for me?
It's a hero's tale.
Oh,
You're the repairman?
yeah, I was the repairman.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, take
Yeah.
this.
Tom,
Oh, okay.
Tom.
Rosa, would you like to be in the photo too?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Crowd around the television.
Okay.
They all crowd around. Everyone has their thumbs up.
It's like every Christmas photo we've ever taken, crowded around the television.
My thumbs were burnt off, but I'll just smile.
Oh, I can draw some on the screen for you.
Should I take out the actual butter knife that I used to take out the tape?
If you have
yes,
it.
the real star of the show.
Oh,
Maybe this butter knife can help us.
The repairman throws the butter knife at the TV. It
Ah.
just bounces off.
Rosa, are you
maybe
okay?
Not, maybe
You
not.
hit me in the ojo. I am okay though.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Okay.
Perhaps because I'm already deceased.
True.
I'm okay for things to be thrown at me.
So, do you think you're here because we need to avenge your death or something? Do we need to find that dog?
I think we do need a task.
Yes.
Yes.
Something. Look, Tom, how did that picture turn out?
Oh, everybody has red eyes.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess this is more important now. So, did you bring your truck?
Yeah, what? You need a quick drive to Mexico?
Can you say road trip?
Road trip.
Everyone cheers and they hop into the truck.
I'll get the TV.
Hey,
Cut to Mexico. It was a very long drive.
Oh, man.
So we're in your hometown, Rosa.
4
of
hours. That's a long drive.
Guanajuato.
Guanajuato. Oh, and
Guanajuato.
I've always loved Guanajuato because Jennifer Aniston, this is one of the few places in Mexico she doesn't vacation at.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, I've
Little
always
factoids.
wanted to not meet her. So this is perfect.
Guaranteed not to show up.
So now we're on the main drag, Rosa. Whereabouts? What, Hilda? Do you see something?
A clue, I think. Look at the earth. It's burnt and scorched.
See,
Look,
What do I? What?
An
What do you see,
outline.
Rosa?
an outline
Oh.
of a girl. And look,
Hilda's just drawing smiley faces in the gravel.
and look.
Hilda,
A
honey.
puddle of doggy
Hilda,
wee wee.
Hilda,
I
you're-
assume. Let
You're
me-
not helping any. Oh no, Hilda, don't taste it. Oh goodness me.
Yes, that's doggy wee wee.
No, Hilda, you're not
Just
helping
like the dog
anyone.
you said kicked over that gas can. And lo, the gas can. Oh, no, sorry. It's just a can of cola. I'm sorry.
Tom,
Yes.
maybe you should take over for a
I
while.
think that's for the
Sorry.
best. Yes.
I didn't get a lot of sleep on the drive.
Yeah, you drove for 4 hours straight.
That's right.
Tom begins to try to find a new path while Hilda's like scooping the doggy wee wee into a jar.
Okay.
All right,
Just
Rosa, I've got the TV strapped to my chest like some sort of GoPro. Just lead me the way.
Oh, I feel like I am in a baby Bjornito.
Oh, that's the kind of thing I was going for, with very crude strings and garbage bags.
I feel safe with you, Tom, and
Oh,
I must ask,
yes.
how close are you and Hilda?
Well, we are married.
Yes, but on Young and the Restless, a program we are both familiar with,
You watch Young and the Restless.
Victor has been married so many times with so many women,
That is true.
but still, when one gets a little old, he looks for someone new.
Yeah.
You can see the skin grafts I'm going to have eventually will make me look very young and beautiful.
But what if I like you as you are right now?
Oh, Tom. Oh, Hilda.
Oh,
hello.
Hilda. Oh,
Okay, I'm about.
We were just talking about
About-
your good discovery.
Oh, that's good. I'm
Yes.
about 70% sure that is dog wee wee.
You probably should stop drinking then if you have made up your mind.
Hilda.
Okay, well, I said 70%. I had to be.
Ah, good.
all right, Rosa. Oh,
Guys, over here I found a map.
the repairman has something to say
Yeah,
now.
no
map.
one noticed that I just drifted away for a
Oh,
bit.
I thought you went
Not
to get.
offended or nothing.
I thought you
but-
went to get donuts and coffee.
Well, I was looking and I was touching trees
Yes.
and digging holes
And
Digging a hole.
and picking flowers.
But I see some churro crumbs around your mouth.
Okay, well, the churro guy gave me a map.
Okay.
Oh,
and
was it a?
is it just a map, or does it lead us anywhere?
Well, apparently, it's a map that leads us to any dog on the island.
Wait, we're on an island?
Every dog.
All the dogs are stationary.
Well, it's not necessarily an island, but the whole place is surrounded by doggy wees. So the churro guy said it's pretty much an island now.
Oh.
I was nervous Mexico had emancipated from the rest of North America for a moment.
Oh no! So it's the wee island of dog. The island of dog wee.
Yeah, there's so many dogs on this island that just the dog wee is just kind of
It's like a
going to
moat.
the edges.
So we're-
It's a
making
moat.
It's a
Yeah.
moat.
All,
More
this-
than,
all the dogs on a hill, and it trickles down.
But like the churro guy said, pretty much an island.
Okay, well let's go. Maybe this we'll be able to find a dog.
that is
Who
true.
knows something about
At the
gasoline?
very least, maybe it's a dog with ESP who knows of the dog.
Oh yeah, we get all the sports
Rosa, you are
packages.
so smart.
Thank you, Tom.
Well, repairman, lead the way.
Let's head to the first dog. So they go to the first dog.
Oh,
There-
look at the moat. Let me see.
Don't, Hilda, stop drinking the dog wee. I've told you once, and I'll tell you 1,000 times. You're drinking dog
Let me
urine.
compare it to the one from before.
No, oh, Hilda.
I don't think you guys are asking the important questions here.
Guys,
Does that taste like Rosa's dog's wee?
guys,
What, Hilda?
it's a pretty close. Probably about
Of course it's dog wee.
83% match.
to the wee. But was that the right wee you were drinking before?
Oh, was it? Oh no, I had this other glass. Let me try.
No,
I'll
Hilda,
go back to
Hilda,
the first one.
just go over there for a minute, Hilda. Rosa, is this the dog?
yeah.
This little tiny chihuahua?
Yes, this little chihuahua. Rico. Rico. Oh, look how he comes to my feet. Or your feet.
My feet, really, but
The dog's just doing backflips and going back and forth. Well, I guess we don't need the rest of this dog map.
So that's the dog?
That's the chihuahua
Oh my goodness.
that knocked over the can. I must know, was it on purpose?
All right, we should
I think Rosa just asked the dog. Little
Oh.
chihuahua?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chihuahua, Rico, it is true? It was on purpose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, kicking over again, yeah.
But why?
Well, I guess I was just upset.
But to kill me over being upset is a very big crime for a tiny sin. Please, did someone put you up to this?
Okay. Maybe I was paid off. That's right.
Gasp.
There's more people to this plan than you will ever know.
Who was it?
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me now, dog.
Don't.
What are you doing to that dog?
I'm grabbing it by its scruff like its mother
It's
would.
such a
like
small
I'm-
dog.
Shoving me into the weave.
You look what you've done.
No,
Never again.
more.
You tell us who did this.
No,
It's
wait,
Don,
no.
the churro guy.
It was the churro guy.
The one that gave me this map?
That
Don,
same
the
churro guy?
I think he gave. This was a decoy so he could get away.
Oh no.
That's what I
Me
said.
brain thinks.
The chihuahua's running away fast.
He's getting away.
Tom, quickly. We must run towards the churro man.
All right, I'll run.
Run, Tom.
I'm running, Hilda. Stop telling
Run,
me what
Tom,
to do.
Run faster.
Hilda!
Tom, we're following you in the car. Run faster.
Rosa, I'll get you there. I promise you that.
I believe in you, Tom.
It was too bad we ran out of space in the car because we got all these souvenirs.
And Tom's really far behind at this point.
You know what? I've been trying to get him to go jogging for years, so it's nice to finally get him outside.
I'm sorry I'm so out of shape, Rosa.
Oh, Tom. I wish that I could see you instead of simply looking forward.
Well, maybe I can just... Why did I get a flat screen? Why do I have this old box TV?
Oh,
Hello,
Tom.
Rosa.
Tom, I didn't know your beard was so thick.
Oh, yes, I pride myself on my thickness of my beard
Yes.
and the thinness of my the head of my hair.
Hey, it's Santa Claus! Everybody, look, it's Santa Claus!
No, little children, I am not Santa Claus.
Big jolly man with the beard, it's Santa Claus!
No,
Kids,
no,
let's go
I am
see
not.
Santa!
I am not.
All right,
I want
kids,
a
you can poke him for a
choo-choo.
bit.
No.
And a dolly, and a
ah.
candy.
I'm so sorry, Rosa. I don't think I'll find this churro man with all these children storming me.
Behind them in the distance, they can't see it, but the churro man's talking to the chihuahua. He's putting all of the churros into a jar and scurrying off.
Oh, Tom, we have lost him.
I'm so sorry, Rosa. I feel like such a failure.
Tom, did you let him get away?
Well, where were you guys? I
We-
thought we were in this plan together.
We were going through the drive-through.
Of what?
The restaurant. Where else do you go through the drive-through?
A car wash? You drive through a car wash.
Okay, well, maybe on the way home. I know you like the spinny wheel things and the things slapping on the window.
You think that a car wash is of the utmost importance at this point in
Yeah,
time?
Tom, we're trying to catch a murderer.
Kids are still poking at Tom.
Stop poking my
Where did
belly
you get
and
those
my-
children?
My thighs. They just swarmed me.
Typical Tom.
Hilda.
I will speak to... Listen, Tom, I will speak to the children in my native tongue.
All right, I'll set you down on the ground so
Santa
you're looking at eye level
Claus!
because that's what kids relate to.
You smell funny, Santa.
Escúchame, niños.
Oh.
Eso no es el Padre Noelito. Eso es Tom, un hombre muy guapo. Quiero, Tom. quiero tanto a Tom. Pero ahora ustedes deben ir. El Donald Trump está ahí. Corre, niños, corre. I told them Donald Trump is near and they ran.
Very good,
The kids
Rosa.
giggle away.
Let me pick you back up and strap you to my chest.
Oh, the hair on your chest makes me warm.
It also makes me warm.
It's like a turtleneck of
Of a hair.
keratin.
Oh, yes.
Wait, do you see that in the distance?
What is it?
I think that's that churro guy. He just tripped and fell on that glass jar of churros.
Let's get that son of a bitch.
I'll catch him.
We'll just go in the
Okay.
truck and we'll get there a lot faster.
All right, well, we're here. Well, he's still...
guys, I'll be right there.
Tom, you shouldn't have decided to run uphill. Oh, man.
Out of
Can
shape.
you believe him? Why can't they have a real man, one who can fix VCRs and doesn't lock himself away in his office for a weekend? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's all sounding good to me.
Yeah. You know anyone like that?
Yeah. Me?
Alright.
Does he find maps?
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of just like you as a friend, but...
Oh. But what if I punch this churro guy?
Hey, listen, there is no need for the pan.
Huh?
Oh, wait. Let me take off my mask. It's me, Kate Winslet. Strike me no further, or Richard Branson will have your head.
Oh, Richard Branson. I'd like him to come by. Where is he?
You've got to stop hitting me.
I'm waiting for Richard Branson.
I think it was a bluff.
It was a bluff.
Ah, damn.
Listen, I'm just researching a character. We're filming Titanic Part 2, and it takes place in Mexico. I simply wanted to get a feel for local culture. And,
Did the iceberg wash ashore?
well, it's after global warming's
Oh.
taking a whole turn, and so it actually is Titanic 2, the car story, and this one takes place purely on land. So we've had about 15 writers on the film so far, and switched hands with a lot of producers. Yeah, we're struggling. a
So it's
bit.
like Waterworld on land.
Exactly.
What do you... Are you involved with this dog, this chihuahua?
Listen, I don't know what happened to me. Something took over me. It was as though I was possessed. You have to understand. I got here and I was in full disguise, and I simply threw caution to the wind and let go of my fancy-free ways, and suddenly I became evil.
Rosa, do you accept that as an apology?
We got up here. Don't worry.
Oh, did you guys not hear any of what just happened?
No, we just got up here.
Rosa, why'd you go with Tom and you had to carry a TV here? It took him longer.
Oh, no special reason. I just... Kate Winslet? Yes, it is me, and I have to tell you something, Rosa. I'm so dreadfully sorry. I disguised myself as a churro salesman and set that dog off to set you on fire. I know it's a terrible thing, and listen, I just want to say to you sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry.
That was a good apology. I mean, this kind of thing happens
I
all
don't
the time.
accept it.
It happened
It's not up to you to accept. It's up to Rosa.
It
Sorry,
happened
you're
to the
right.
Joneses
Sorry.
just last week. Don't you remember, Tom? Well,
No.
it was similar. I mean, instead of, Kate Winslet disguised as a Mexican churro salesman, paying a dog to knock over a can of gasoline and
Yeah.
killing someone, it was they dropped their kids off late to school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's just like that.
Just like it.
But Rosa, this is yours. Do you accept the apology?
Do you know, I accept the apology, and I feel that if I can find forgiveness for Kate Winslet, then perhaps anything is possible. Tom.
Yes, Rosa.
Well, I sort of meant like Tom ...
Oh.
and was
You were expecting me to... Well,
to make a choice, Tom.
Hilda?
Hmm?
I'm getting a divorce. From you.
Oh, I'm so glad you clarified that.
Yeah.
I was
just
like,
wanted
from
to make
who?
sure. No, it's from you. I would
Oh.
like a divorce. I'm I'm in love. With the television.
Is it with me?
No,
is it
not you, Kate. No,
okay,
I'm in love with Rosa, the television woman strapped to my
because
chest.
I've got a bloke and
No,
I'm not looking.
don't
okay.
worry.
Okay.
I guess I should have seen this coming, Tom.
Well, I have been locked in my office for
how
close
could
to
I-
3 weeks now. I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks.
How could I have been so stupid? To think that maybe if I cleaned up those Cheetos under the couch, that maybe you would have noticed. No.
And I didn't. And I wouldn't have if you didn't bring it to my attention. But you did. And now I know.
Well,
And I love a television now.
well, Tom, I will see you in Divorce Court, the show that we watch during the week, because that's where I'm
Used
taking.
to watch.
Wow.
It just hit Tom. This is just the reason. This is just like Young and the Restless, and the reason why he was so mad at the show was for the same things that he's doing now.
I'm just like Victor. My God, what have I become?
Oh, Tom, listen, I know that it's complicated to love a television. I don't even begin to understand how we would consummate the relationship, but don't you want to throw away the old and start with the new?
Hey, little doggy, come here. You see that big Santa Claus man?
Yeah.
I want you to go burn him down. You take this gasoline.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just like
You
this.
just dump it all over him.
Oh, is this dog weeing on my leg right now? Or-
Oh, let me see.
no, Hilda, I told you to stop.
Yeah.
Is that wee or
It's we.
It do-
Oh wait, no.
Nope.
No. Gasoline.
gasoline?
Tom, no, the
No.
same thing is happening to...
A
No.
match is lit. Tom lights on fire.
Yes.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Tom's soul comes out of his body and goes into the TV.
There you go.
Oh,
Ro-
strange man.
Yes.
Thank you so much for facilitating that.
Oh, that is okay. All that I
Rosa,
ask.
I'm in the TV now.
Tom, it's less roomy in here than I thought.
Yeah, I know. We're really shoulder to shoulder in here.
Oh, Tom, see, you
yeah.
can't smell a television, but
No.
inside of it you sure can.
Oh, yeah.
Just let me know if you want me to pull out my trusty butter knife and get you guys out of there, okay?
You're welcome. I planned this all from the beginning. When I hired Kate Winslet to be in my new movie, I knew that she would come here and kill you. And then I knew that I would have to kill you too, so that way you could be together.
Are you Cupid?
No, Guillermo del Toro. He
Oh,
does a lot
That's
of
right. I do a little matchmaking on the side.
Wow.
Yes, he really gets involved in every one of his productions.
Guillermo del Toro is wearing a diaper and has a mini bow on his back.
Do you want me to shoot you with the bow?
Well, we're both in a television now, so I'm sure it'll just bounce right off of
Okay,
us.
let's try it.
Ow!
Didn't.
Even though I still can't feel pain, I reacted. It's
It's
the human.
instinct.
In,
It'll
it's,
go away.
It's the human in me.
Kate,
Yes, Guillermo.
that was a perfect performance. Now just do that on camera, and we're good. We're golden. Golden Globes.
I'll try. They don't call me, one take Winslet for nothing.
Do they call you that?
Well, I call myself that.
Okay, good.
It's the
good to
vanity
know.
plate on my
Good.
car as well.
Oh.
ICL-M8LF, and so on and so forth. It's quite a long plate. I have to have a Hummer just to fit it on.
Oh.
But they do make special regulations for celebrities, so fortunately I get away with it.
Yeah, mine just says 2. So.
While they're talking, the repairman uses the butter knife and gets both of the souls out of the TV. They go inside of the repairman and Hilda, and suddenly the two are possessed.
Oh, great.
I'm in a body again? Oh, this is it's a tight fit.
Oh, I didn't want to be in the repairman.
Tom, when I said I wanted
Yeah,
you to
I've
get
been held as
closer
well.
to me, I didn't mean this close.
Oh,
Tom, this is
unfortunate.
ridiculous.
There's been some kind of mix-up. Help.
Oh no, I'm stuck in here.
Hey, Mr. Repairman, you want to piss off my husband?
Yeah. Sure. Well, there's two of us inside of here now.
Give me a smooch.
Oh no.
No,
I don't want to make out with Hilda.
I don't want to make it with the repairman.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Oh.
Yes, my plan. It worked perfectly. This will be my new movie. 4 people, 2 bodies. That's not a good name. Force Company. No, that's not good.
2 if by sea. No, that's been done before.
Yeah. The Shape of Hilda. No, that doesn't work either.
Before and after.
Oh.
And have the number 4 in the poster.
It's brilliant. People love numbers.
And so the movie was made. It was so successful that it became a 24-hour reality show of just constantly following these 4 people trying to live together in spiritual frenzies. Spooked.
Spooked.
That was a scary story.
Yeah, my gosh, that I wasn't sure you were up for tackling the ending. Really getting through that last sentence was
Yeah.
looked
Yeah,
like
it
a
seemed
challenge
like a
for
challenge.
I
you.
was really scared myself. So sometimes the narrator gets scared too, right?
Oh, I thought it was gas.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
But seriously, guys, what do you have? Do you have something set up where someone's tickling the back of your neck with a feather?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, were you feeling that the whole time?
Yeah. I have them hidden down the back of my shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever been that scared in your life?
No, you know what? That was really. I tinkled a bit.
Ah.
Oh, let's
That
see.
was the weed.
Yeah.
That was the weed I was smelling.
That's an 86% match.
That was the paranormal experience you were trying to avoid.
Yeah, that was pretty darn frightening, guys.
We didn't even have a vacuum.
I'd have to check the record books, but I'm willing to bet that was the most urine drank in an episode of Spooked.
Can I tell you, the urine drinking was my favorite part.
Yeah?
I really like that you just had to be sure. Hilda just needed to have confirmation, and that's the Scully in you.
Yeah.
She had to know. You gotta be sure. You
A
can't.
doubter till the 100% mark.
Yeah.
Exactly. We never got there. So.
No.
So keep drinking.
Oh my god.
Well, on that note, should we
This
do some
episode brought to
plugs?
you by P.
Oh.
That's your plug. You've used
Yeah.
it.
Oh no!
Jessica.
Like plug what?
Anything to promote?
I just want to say thank you so much for having me on the show
my
to talk
goodness.
about the
Oh,
book Depression the Comedy, which is possibly not as much fun as a Spooked podcast, but almost.
I'm willing to bet more fun.
Sweet.
And you can check us out at Spooked Podcast. We'll be tweeting all of the stuff with Depression the Comedy, as well as posting it on the SonarNetwork.com, where you'll be able to see a full profile on Jessica, as well as every podcast on the network.
That's right. Get
Yeah.
on there, take a listen, take a look, take a read. That's what we're there for.
Mm-hmm. And got a scary story for us? Send it spookedpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we're not getting enough emails from you guys. So go on in there if you got anything you want to say. You got a beef.
Yeah, we'd love to read it on air.
Yeah, we'll read your beef.
We'll air out your dirty laundry on air.
Got someone at work you just don't like.
We'll tell them what's
We'll
what.
call them out.
Give us last names and phone numbers.
Yeah. We'll
Locations as
call
well.
'em.
We'll go there.
Oh, okay.
I'll go there.
Colin on location.
I'll bring him a box of Timbits.
Oh. Bringing people together.
That's what we do. Spooked.
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 This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.